The Babysitter's Club by Raina Takamir. Book 2. The Truth About Stacey. Chapter 1. It was our Friday Babysitter's Club meeting, and Kristy was calling us to order. As president of the Babysitter's Club, I hereby move that we figure out what to do when Mrs. Newton goes to the hospital to have her baby. What do you mean? Mr. and Mrs. Newton will need someone to take care of Jamie whenever it happens. Smart babysitters will be ready for the occasion. I think that's a good idea, Kristy. Maybe from now on, one of us would be free each afternoon, so Mrs. Newton will be guaranteed a sitter. That seems like a waste. Babies can be late, 2 or 3 weeks late. Claudia's right. We could be giving up a lot of perfectly good afternoons for nothing. My name's Stacey McGill. I'm of this teeny-weeny town, Stony Brook, Connecticut, which is quite a shock since I grew up in New York City. I loved it there. I had lots of friends and lots to do. Everything was great until about a year ago. You okay, Stacey? I'm fine, but I wasn't fine. Stacey has diabetes. What? Not my baby. It's not as bad as it sounds. With the right treatment, she can lead a normal life. Diabetes is a problem with the gland in your body called the pancreas. The pancreas makes insulin, which is a hormone. Insulin allows your body to use sugar from the food you eat to give you heat and energy. When the pancreas doesn't make enough insulin to do the job, the glucose from the sugar builds up in your blood and makes you sick. But if you eat a healthy diet and give yourself insulin injections every day, what? So the next thing I knew, I was learning how to give myself insulin shots. I did start to feel better pretty quickly. Doctor, are you sure she can do it all by herself? Mom? And overnight, Mom and Dad turned into the world's most protective parents. Honey, you're still losing weight. I wonder if you're eating enough. I don't know if this new diet sounds right. I made an appointment with another doctor on Tuesday just to see if Mom. But if that wasn't the worst part. Lainey, it's so good to see you again. How's school been? I was afraid I'd. Oh, gotta go, Stace. See ya. My best friend Lane stopped talking to me. She never even tried to find out what was wrong. Was she scared of me? Hi, Mrs. Cummings. This is Stacey. Is Lane home? I'm sorry, Stacey. She can't come to the phone right now. Since Lane was our leader, everyone else was pretty much following her example. I found myself alone nearly all the time. I didn't feel at home anymore. So when Mom and Dad announced we were moving away, I didn't even care. I didn't make a single new friend here in Stony Brook until I met Claudia. Soon after, she invited me to be a member of the Babysitters Club. And things began to look up. And what about a nighttime plan? Yeah, lots of babies are born in the middle of the night. Claudia, Kristy, and Mariana quickly became my new best friends, and our club has been a huge success. We sit for tons of the kids in our neighborhood. Well, we'll figure out something. Who wants candy? Babysitters Club, Stacey speaking. Hi, Dr. Johnson. Monday, we'll call you right back. Maybe we could call Mrs. Newton and ask her if... Claudia! Janie, what is it? This. The babysitter's agency. Thanks, Ginny. Naturally. We're dead. Chapter 2. A few minutes later. The other babysitters are older than we are. They can stay out later. Who are Liz Lewis and Michelle Patterson? The flyer says the babysitters are 13 and older. Liz and Michelle probably go to the high school. I wonder if my brothers know them. No, they go to Stony Brook Middle School. They're 8th graders. Are you friends with them, Cloud? I'd never be friends with girls like them. Lifesaver? My diabetes? I can't have one. Oh yeah, sorry, Stacey. Kristy? It's okay. So, what's wrong with them? They have smart mouths. They sass the teachers. They hang out around the mall. You know, that kind of kid. It doesn't mean they're not good babysitters. I'd be surprised if they were. I wonder how the agency works. There are only two names on this flyer, but it says you can get in touch with a whole network of responsible babysitters. Liz and Michelle know how to get after customers. This flyer is a lot better than ours. Hey, I have an idea. Let's call the agency and pretend we need a sitter, then call back later and cancel. Maybe we can find out how those girls operate. Oh, smart. I'll make up a name and say that I need a sitter for my younger brother. Competition, are you ready? Here comes the Babysitters Club. Ring, ring. Hi, Liz. My name is, Candy Cane. No, no joke. I got your flyer for the babysitters agency. I'm supposed to sit for my little brother tomorrow, and, I just got asked out on a date. From 3 to 5. He's 7 years old. Will you be sitting for him? Uh-huh. Oh, I see. I'll be at 555-2321. Oh, but only for about 10 more minutes. Then I have another date. Who with? With Winston Churchill? Oh, God. Whew. Yeah, he goes to high school. Me, I'm in 7th grade. Okay, 5 minutes. You guys! Don't do that when I'm on the phone. But Winston Churchill, the high school guy you're dating? Okay, I think this is how the agency works. Liz and Michelle take calls from clients, then simply turn around and find sitters. No wonder their sitters are so old. All Liz and Michelle have to do is call up older kids. Yeah, we could have thought of that, I guess. Liz seemed more interested in my date than finding a sitter. Hello, babysit. Hello? Yes, great. How many? Wow. How old are they? Wow, okay. Patricia? Sure, thanks. I'll see Patricia tomorrow at 3. Later. Later? That's how Liz says goodbye. So? She actually found 3 available sitters. I got a choice. 2 were 13 years old, and 1 was 15. 1 even was a boy. People are going to love the agency. I'm not kidding. We don't offer our ages like they do. There are no boys in our club, and we can't stay out until past 10, even on weekends. Stacey's dinner plate. Apple glazed pork chop, calories 194, carbohydrates 4.8 g, exchange 1.5 bread/starch, 1 meat, steamed dill carrots, yuck, calories 31, carbohydrates 3 g, exchange 1 vegetable. Romaine lettuce salad with low-cal Italian dressing. Calories 39, carbohydrates 2.8 g, exchange 1 vegetable. Chapter 3. Later that evening. Honey, are you feeling all right? You haven't eaten much dinner. I'm not very hungry. Are your blood sugars running high? I was 105 before dinner, okay? Do you think I want to get sick? No, I'm sorry, honey. It's just that you've lost 3 pounds this month. And are you sure you're feeling all right? Yes. Maybe I'm more active now that I have some friends here. Maybe I need to eat more. But you just said you weren't hungry. I'll call the doctor on Monday, just in case. Which one? Well, I suppose we don't need to go all the way to New York to see Dr. Werner. We can call your doctor in Stony Brook. Good. But just so you know, we're going to schedule a series of tests with a new doctor in New York at the beginning of December. Oh, Mom! Honey, supposedly he was working miracles with diabetes. Uncle Eric saw him on a TV program where we're going to a doctor because Uncle Eric saw him on TV. Well, and then I read about him in the magazine, and he sounded very impressive. But Mom, why? Why do we have to see another doctor? I've been going to Dr. Werner since last year, and I have Dr. Frank here in Stony Brook, and I like him fine. There's no way to treat what I've got, except with diet and insulin. And that's what we're doing. Your father and I want what's best for you. We've got the best. It's only for 3 days. 3 days? Mom, I spent sixth grade falling further and further behind while you dragged me from doctor to doctor, looking for a miracle. And you're going to start doing it again? Young lady, I don't appreciate your tone of voice. We're only doing this because we love you. I know. Well, I'll tell you more about the new doctor another time. Fine. Kristy called an emergency meeting the next morning. We gathered in Claudia's room. Okay, I've drawn up a list of ways to improve ourselves as sitters and make us look better to our clients. Number 1. We'll do housework at no extra charge. Oh, gross. 2. We'll offer special deals to our best customers. That makes sense. 3. We'll each make up a kit kit and bring with us when we sit. What's a kit kit? Another idea I came up with. You know how you like going to your friends' houses because your friends always seem to have better stuff than you do? Better food, better things to do, and when you were little, better toys? Oh yeah, in New York, I had this friend in Lane. I loved going to her apartment because her mom would buy Milky Way bars and keep them in the freezer. Biting into one of those is like biting into a frozen milkshake. Well, that was before I got sick. Anyway, I know what you mean. Yeah, I liked Kristy's house because of her big family and her dog, and like Claudia's house because of her family and all those board games. What we really like is a change of pace, new or different things. So every time we sit, we'll bring the kids some of our own stuff, just to play with while we're sitting. The kids will want us to sit because we'll be like walking into a toy store. Each of us will get a box and label it Kit Kit. We'll fill them with games, toys, and books of our own. We can buy things like paper and crayons, which we'll replace from time to time. We can use our club dues for that. Right. The kids will love this. Okay, I have a few more ideas. Number 4, lower rates. And number 5, we'll do what the agency does. We'll take on late jobs by giving them to older kids. My older brother's babysits sometimes, and maybe Janie could. No! Kristy, this is getting out of hand. The Kit Kit is a good idea, but lower rates? Housework? Giving away our jobs? No, no, no. If that's what this club is going to become, then I don't want to be in it. Me neither. You guys, I don't want the club to fall apart. We can't let Liz and Michelle beat us. I think we should use 2 of Kristy's ideas, the Kit Kits and the special deals. But we should save the other ideas as last resorts. That's for sure. Well, we can at least start making the Kit Kits. Claudia, do you have any empty boxes? Oh yeah, let me go grab some from the basement. Wait right here. I have glitter and fabric and paints and all sorts of things we can decorate them with. Cool. These will be the best boxes ever. November 10th. Monday, I had a sitting job for Charlotte Johnson. I love sitting for Charlotte. She's one of my very favorite kids. And her mother, Dr. Johnson, is a doctor at Stony Brook Medical Center. So I like talking to her. She always asks me how I'm doing and how I feel about my treatments. Today was no different, except for what happened near the end of the afternoon. Stacey. Chapter 4. Monday afternoon. Hello, Stacey. Hi, Dr. Johnson. How have you been feeling? Hungry, and I've lost some weight. Any problems with your insulin or your blood sugar levels? Nope, I think I just need to eat more. After all, I am 12. That sounds sensible. Stacey, hi, Stacey. Hi, Charlotte. What's in the box? Something special. I'll open it as soon as your mom leaves. Mom, go, go. Is that a hint? Now? Kick it. It's pretty. Can I open it? Go ahead. Oh, neat. Crayons, chalk, Play-Doh, chutes and ladders. The cricket in Times Square. Can we read this book? Sure. We can read a little each time I babysit. And I can tell you about when I lived in the city, since that's where the book takes place. Goody. Hey, I know you want to play with the Kit, but I also have another idea. What? We could walk downtown. It's pretty warm for a November afternoon. We could look in the store windows, find out what's playing in the theater. Maybe stop at the playground on the way home. Downtown? But only if you promise to bring the Kit back. Promise. Ooh, acorns. I should save these. Then, if I get a pet squirrel, I could feed him. What do you do with a pet squirrel? Talk to him? Don't you have friends you can talk to, Charlotte? I mean, people friends? No. The kids in my class don't like me, and I don't like them. Why don't you like them? Because they don't like me. So, what should we do? Candy store! Look, Stacey. Can we get just one thing? One thing each, please? I couldn't believe what I almost have done. Better not. It's too close to dinner. Your mom doesn't like you eating sweets anyway. I know, I just thought I wanted a treat too. You're not the only one who's not supposed to eat sweets. But we still have enough time to go to the playground before we head home. Okay. No, it's not dark yet. There are other kids there. No, I want to go home. Hey, there's Char Char. Teacher's pet, smarty pants. Char Char, teacher's pet. I'm not the teacher's pet. Ha ha. Charlotte, go away. I can't go away. I'm your babysitter. How come those kids teased you? I don't want to talk about it. Hey, listen, I got teased a lot last year. In New York? Yup. Who teased you? My best friend? Well, she used to be my best friend. Why did she tease you? It's a long story. You don't want to talk about it either? I guess not. Look at that. Hi. I'm Liz Lewis, president of the Babysitters Agency. I hope you'll call me if you ever need a sitter for your little sister. The number's on the balloon. Later. The Babysitters Agency. Call Liz Lewis or Michelle Patterson. 555-7548. More babysitters? What's an agency, Stacey? It's another long story. Come on, let's go home. Sunday, November 23rd. It is just 1 week since Liz Lewis and Michelle Patterson sent around their flyers. Usually, our club gets about 14 or 15 jobs a week. Since last Monday, we had 7. That's why I'm writing in our notebook. This is supposed to be a diary of our babysitters' jobs. So each of us can write up our problems and experiences for the other club members to read. But the Babysitters Agency is the biggest problem we ever had, and I plan to keep track of it in our notebook. We better do something fast. Kristy. Chapter 5. After school the next day, the 4 of us walked home together. Balloons? Why didn't we think of balloons? Yeah, it's too bad. I know. You guys want to come over for a while? Gotta work on my oil painting. I have to bake cranberry bread for Thanksgiving dinner. I'll come over, Kristy. Yeah, you just want to see my brother Sam. Huh, the door's open. I hope my little brother didn't get home first. David Michael? Mom, what are you doing home? Come see who else is here. Who? Jamie, hi. Hi. My mommy's having a baby. Having the baby? Now? Kristy, I know you girls had plans for helping the Newtons out, but the baby started to come late this morning. Mr. Newton phoned me at work. They dropped Jamie off at my office on the way to the hospital. And now I'm leaving Jamie in your capable hands and going to the office for a few hours. But Mom, wait. What did Mrs. Newton have? Sorry, no word yet. Mr. Newton promised to call as soon as the baby's born. Well, how long does it take to have a baby? It depends on the baby. You took 24 hours. What? Here's the key to the Newton's house. I'll pay you for sitting this afternoon. I'll be home by 6:30. So, Jamie, what do you think? You're going to be a big brother pretty soon. What do you want? A brother or a sister? Brother? You know, being a big brother is pretty important. I think you ought to have a big brother party. A party? For me? Yeah, we should celebrate our favorite big brother, you. We'll invite everyone. We can play musical rug and have an egg race. Claudia is on her way over. Miriam will be here as soon as she finishes the batter for her cranberry bread, and Melanie Pike is bringing her little sisters, Claire and Margot. Oh boy! Go put the CD in the rec room and get out some paper. 20 minutes later. Ring! Kristy, phone! It's Mr. Newton. Jamie, it's your daddy, come on! Hello, Daddy? Fine. We're having a party. Oh, okay. Bye. Mr. Newton, what is it? It's a girl. Her name's Lucy Jane. She weighs 9 pounds. Aw, wow. Hee hee. Jamie? Jamie? Where are you, Jamie? Jamie? What's wrong, big brother? The baby's here. And you wanted a boy instead of a girl, right? I don't know. Everything's changing, huh? Uh-huh. Kristy can't babysit me anymore. Wait a minute, Jamie. What do you mean? Mommy called a girl and said, we need an older sister for the new baby. Was the girl named Liz Lewis? I, I, I think so, but I want Kristy. Chapter 6. Tuesday morning. I guess it makes sense the Newtons would want someone older than 12 to watch a new baby. Yeah, but isn't it possible Jane was mistaken? He's only 3. We don't know for sure that it was Liz Lewis. But, what's this? Look at this. Want to earn fast money the easy way? Join the babysitter's agency. We do the hardest part. Let the agency find jobs for you. Bathroom. Now. I'm sorry, Kristy. I guess you were right. What should we do about the agency? We do need to take some extreme measures. I think our best bet is to find some new members for the club. We start by asking some 8th graders here at our school. Do we have to? Aw. We've only had 3 jobs between the 4 of us all week. I haven't even spoken to Dr. or Mr. Johnson since the last time I sat for Charlotte. You see? So we increase our ranks. Agreed? Agreed. Chapter 7. Thanksgiving was actually kind of fun. It even snowed a little. It was the day after Thanksgiving that my parents decided to hit me with the news. Should we tell her now, honey? Tell me what? We aren't moving again, are we? Heavens, no. We scheduled your test with the new doctor, but that'll be a little later than the month than we thought. Near Christmas? We'll leave for New York on Friday the 12th and probably return on Wednesday the 17th. That's 5 days. You said we'd only be gone for 3. You'll only miss 3 days of school. You will spend a lot of time at the doctor's clinic, but we'll have evenings and all Sunday free. We can go Christmas shopping, see the tree at Rockefeller Center, and I got tickets to the performance of Paris Magic. Paris Magic? Really? Wow! I've wanted to see that for ages. Thanks, Dad. Think of it, Stacey. Christmas time in New York. You've always liked the city best at that season. I guess. So what does Dr. Winters think of... What's the name of the new doctor? Dr. Barnes. What does Dr. Werner think of Dr. Barnes? She doesn't know about Dr. Barnes yet. Mom! Can we check with Dr. Werner first? What's so special about Dr. Barnes? Why do we have to see him? This is so unfair. Stacey, you're not in charge here. Your mother and I make the decisions. Decisions about me, my body. I don't feel good. Maybe your sugar's low. When was your last injection? I'll get you an apple. Do you want some peanut butter with it, Stacey? Tell me if you need a snack. What I need is for you to leave me alone. I babysat for Charlotte on Saturday afternoon, my first job in over a week. And when her mom got home, we had a chance to talk. Dr. Johnson, Mom and Dad want to take me to another new doctor in New York. It's a clinic my uncle heard about on TV. TV? You know the doctor's name? Dr. Barnes? Oh no. What, do you know him? Not personally, but I've heard of him. He's a fat doctor who just happens to be getting a lot of publicity right now. I knew it. Now don't worry. Dr. Barnes isn't going to harm you. From what I've heard, he won't touch your insulin levels. But what he probably will do is recommend all sorts of expensive programs and therapies. Therapies? Like what? Oh, everything. Sending you to a psychiatrist, exercise programs, recreational therapy. He even may recommend that you change schools so you can get individual instruction. Change schools? No! There's nothing really wrong with any of those things, but it's my belief that no special program is going to get rid your body of diabetes. Mr. Johnson, you have to help me. Stacey, I'd like to, but I barely know your parents. But you know me, and you're a doctor. Yes, but I'm not your doctor. Please? Let me think. I can't interfere directly, but I promise I won't let you leave for New York without doing something. Okay? It was hard to believe I'd be in New York so soon. It made me think of Lane and what good friends we used to be. So come on, Stace, let's do something. What do you want to do? Let's go get ice cream. Yeah. Okay, you girls can go by yourself, but only if you promise to go and then come right back. We promise. Stacy, look. Haha, I want a gumball machine like that one. I think I'd prefer the giant crayon. And what would you do with a giant plastic crayon? Use it to decorate our apartment, of course. Oh, we should get our own apartment. That's such a good idea. Maybe when we're in 5th grade. And it should be a studio apartment, so they're cheaper. We could get bunk beds. We should make a list of stuff we'll need for it. 2 forks, 2 spoons, 2 knives, 2 ice cream bowls. Takeout menus, a blow-up couch, 2 beanbag chairs, 1 gumball machine, and 1 big red crayon. What if the landlord asks us why 2 kids are living all by themselves? We'll tell him we're orphans and that we have a kind old grandmother who takes care of us, but she has to live in a nursing home. And we'll say we're sisters. Perfect. Oh, Stacy, you were home early. How was your sitting job? It was good. Starla's such a neat little kid. That's nice. You always did want a sister. I remember when you and Lane used to what? I would never want Lane for a sister. I don't even want Lane as a friend. Chapter 8. Kristy had a surprise for us on Monday morning when we got back to school. You have got to be kidding us. What? Oh, Kristy, are you serious? Come on, you guys, put them on. Guys? Woo! Hey, girls, give me your number. I might need a sitter. Hey! Okay, we should spread out now. You mean we have to do this alone? What's the Babysitters Club? Oh, it's great. We get lots of jobs. We meet 3 times a week, too. You have to go 3 meetings a week? I'm too busy for that. That sounds like too much work. I don't really like kids. My grandma babysits me all the time. Stacy? Oh, hey, Pete. Aww. I just wanted to ask you. Oh no. Do you want to go to the snowflake dance with me? What? I mean, sure. Wow, really? Okay. Great, I'll see you at lunchtime, okay? After that, wearing that sandwich board wasn't a big deal at all. Later. What are you so happy about, Kristy? Nobody wants to join our club. Yeah. I got 2 members. They're both 8th graders. Really? What are their names? Janet Gates and Leslie Howard. I thought they were friends of Liz. Not anymore. They dropped out of the agency. They didn't like it. Gosh. And they're coming to our next meeting. But something's wrong about this. Something. Yes, I know what it is. Remember when we first started the club? We asked Stacey all sorts of questions about the babysitting she did in New York. We didn't know her, but we knew we wanted the club to be of good babysitters. And we saw right away that Stacey was a great sitter. But do you know anything about Janet and Leslie, Kristy? Well, no. And you've already told them they can be members? Yes. That does seem risky. Well, it's too late now. We'll have to take our chances. Anyway, if the agency is as horrible as Janet and Leslie say, maybe it won't last long. I wonder if we could make it ring all if we all concentrate on it. Chapter 9. The next afternoon. Girls, hello there. I'm so glad to see you. Hi, hi. Hi, Mrs. Newton. Come in, come in. Jamie has missed you, and I'm dying for you to meet Lucy. Mommy, are any of those presents for me? Jamie, it's not polite to ask. You're in luck, Jamie. 4 of these presents are for you. 4? I'm sorry, it's been a difficult week. Jamie has been a little GEALOUS. Lucy has been getting a lot of PRESENTS. Let's go peek at the baby before I open the rest of your presents. I wish you were awake so you could hold her, but she's still napping. She's so cute. She's so tiny. Mrs. Newton, can I ask you something? I'm not sure how to say this, but Jamie told Stacey that we won't be babysitting for him anymore. He heard you on the phone with Liz Lewis from the babysitters agency. Can we still, I guess I should have told you. You'll always be our favorite sitters. It's just that an infant is so delicate and fragile. It needs extra special care. But we're responsible. I know you are. But for the next few months, I'll simply feel more comfortable leaving Lucy with an older sitter. Okay. The times I take Lucy with me, there's just Jamie to sit for. I'll be glad to call the Babysitters Club. Bye, Kristy. And when Lucy is older, I hope you'll be my regular sitters again. Sure, definitely. Of course. Yeah. We're doomed. Wednesday meeting. So, have you done a lot of babysitting? Tons. You too? Sure. Where? On the other side of town? You probably won't know any people. Tell them how late you can stay out. Midnight? I can stay out till any time on the weekends, as long as I tell my mom first. Whoa! How old are you? 14. I'm 13. Oh my gosh, the phone. Hello, Babysitters Club. It's a new client, the Kellys. Do you want the job, Leslie? Why not? Do any of you guys want to answer that? Not really. Good afternoon, Babysitters Club. Sure, okay, we'll call you right back. Another new client. Wow, Mrs. Jadel. She's got 2 little kids. It's for Saturday night. Janet, do you want this one? Huh? Oh, I guess. Hello, Mrs. Jadel? This is good. This is really good. I'm so relieved. It seemed the Babysitters Club was back on track. We had no idea how wrong we were. Monday, December 8th. Today, Kristy, Stacey, and Marianne all arrived early for a Babysitters Club meeting. We were all really excited to find out how Janet and Leslie's sitting job had gone on Saturday. When it was 5:30, we kept expecting the doorbell to ring any second, but it didn't. Soon it was 5:50. Where were they? Chris was getting worried. Write this down in our notebook. Somebody, she said. Something's wrong. Claudia. Chapter 10. Our next meeting was the following Monday. Babysitters Club. Oh, hi, Mrs. Marshall. Sure. Can someone watch Nina and Eleanor on Wednesday afternoon? I'll check. Hey, it's after 5:30. Shouldn't Janet and Leslie be here by now? Yeah. Babysitter's Club, Mrs. Newton. Hi. Just for Jamie? Of course. Babysit. Oh, hi, Watson. Yeah, I'd love to sit for Karen and Andrew. Let me see if I'm free then. Um, guys? They could have at least called to say they weren't going to make today's meeting. I saw Janet at school today. She didn't say anything about not coming. Well, I'll call them to see if. Hello, Babysitters Club. Yes, this is Kristy Thomas, club president. Oh, hello, Mr. Kelly. She didn't? I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Well, she isn't right here right now. I feel terrible. Leslie never showed up for her job at the Kellys on Saturday. What? Why did the Kellys call us on Saturday? Simple. Leslie showed them we weren't trustworthy. Mr. Kelly was only calling now to make sure we knew about it. But I have a feeling the Kellys won't be calling the Babysitters Club again. Hello, Babysitters Club. Yes. Oh no, you're kidding. It's Mrs. Jadel. Mrs. Jadel, did Jan not show up for her job? No, we had no idea. I'm sorry you missed the cocktail party. Yes, I understand. Ah! The next day. We're going to teach those traitors a lesson. Are you sure they flaked out on those jobs on purpose? Positive. Their homerooms are both in this hall, so we'll wait for them here. I see them there with Liz Lewis. I thought they didn't like Liz. I know. Okay, what's going on? Where were you yesterday? What's so funny? We are members of the babysitters agency. But, but, we had you completely fooled. This is rotten. I'm going to tell all the parents that we sit for you that you're going to tattle on us. You wouldn't dare. Liz and Michelle will just have to work a little harder to be the best sitting agency in town. Later. I'm so embarrassed. I should have checked on them first. It's okay, Kristy. We'll just have to keep going, the four of us. So what if we're only 12? So what if we can't stay out late? Yeah, I think we're the better babysitting service. We just have to think of a way to prove it. Wednesday, December 10th. Earlier this afternoon, I babysat for Jamie while Mrs. Newton took Lucy to a doctor's appointment. Something was bothering him. He moped around as if he lost his best friend. He greeted me cheerfully enough when I arrived, but as soon as Mrs. Newton carried a bundle up Lucy out of the back door, his face fell. Marianne. Chapter 11. It must be kind of tough having a new baby at your house, huh, Jamie? It's okay. Does she cry a lot? Not much. Mommy rocks her. She stops. You seem kind of sad. Babysitters used to be fun. They used to play games with me and color monster pictures and read me stories. And now they're too busy taking care of the baby? No. Too busy watching TV. Are you going to watch TV, Marianne? Me? No. I was going to ask you if you wanted to see what's in the Kit Kit today. The Kit Kit? You brought it? I didn't see. It's in the front hall. But wait a second, Jamie. Tell me more about your babysitters. Are you saying all they do is watch TV? And they have accidents. What kind of accidents? Like this. A burn mark? One of your sitters did that? Yes, with a cigarette. Gosh, anything else? Sometimes they talk on the phone. They talk longer than Mummy and Daddy do. Marianne? Yes? What's a boyfriend? It's, a friend who's a boy. Am I your boyfriend? Not exactly. Listen, Jamie. Who babysits for you now? Do you know their names? Tammy and Barbara and the boy. Jamie, if you don't like your sitters, you should tell your mommy. Tell her what you told me and show her the chair, okay? Okay. I have a feeling Jamie's going to forget to tell her. Meanwhile, oh, hi, Dr. Johnson. I know it's last minute, but I need a sitter tonight. Charlotte's been asking for you. She has? Of course I can come. Hi, Stacey. I'm glad you're here. Charlotte has been in a funny mood lately. She says she's feeling fine, but she's been very out of sorts. I've arranged a conference with her teacher, but I just wanted you to know. Mr. Johnson is working late tonight, and I have a PTA meeting. We'll both be back before 9. Okay. When you come home, could I talk to you? We're leaving for New York on Saturday, and I think I have an idea. Certainly. See you later, sweetie. Mm. So, do you need any help with your homework, Charlotte? No, it's easy. Well, if it's easy, you'll be finished soon, right? What do you care? Charlotte, why are you talking to me like that? Why are you mad? I'm not mad. You sound mad. I only asked because I wanted to read The Cricket in Times Square with you when you're done. Oh, sure. Your mother said you wanted me to sit for you. I wanted you to come over. I didn't want you to babysit. I don't think I understand. Stacey, how come you babysit for me? Because I like to. Because you're one of my very favorite kids. Why do you really sit? What about the money? Well, of course the money is nice. I thought so. But I like you too. And if your mom and dad called and asked me to sit for you, even if they were broke and couldn't pay me, I'd come anyway. Some babysitters only sit because they want money. They don't care about the kids. Which babysitters? The new ones? Who are your new ones? Michelle Patterson and Leslie somebody? And Kathy Morris. And they told you they don't like sitting for you? No, Kathy's sister Ellie told me. She's in my class. She hates me. Ellie said, "Oh, Charlotte, teachers bet you don't have any friends." And I said, "I have babysitters. They're my friends." And Ellie said, "My sister Kathy only sits for you because your parents pay her a lot of money, stupid." Hey, Char, I invited you to Jamie Newton's Big Brother party, didn't I? I was sitting for you then. Yeah? And what do Michelle and Leslie and Kathy do when they babysit for you? Watch TV, talk on the phone? Oh, Leslie brought her boyfriend over. What do I do when I babysit? Well, you bring the kit, we read stories and take walks and play games. That's being a friend, isn't it? Yes, I'm sorry, Stacey. I'm sorry I was angry. Do you want to talk to me about those kids at your school? The ones who were teasing you? No. Well, if you ever need to talk about it, you can always talk to me. Later. So, Stacey, what did you want to talk to me about? Well, I figure I'll tell my mom and dad to take me to their doctor on Saturday. But I also want to tell them I've been researching diabetes on my own and tell them about a doctor I've chosen who I want to see, which is where you come in. I was hoping you could recommend someone sensible and preferably someone with a fancy office and lots of diplomas. Well, I was actually about to give you a recommendation. We must have been thinking along the same lines. If I pull off a few strings, I should be able to give you an appointment for Saturday. Oh, thank you! But I'd rather explain things to your parents. Oh no, please don't. It has to be a surprise, otherwise it'll never work. Well, how about if I write a letter to your parents? You could give it to them over the weekend before you see the doctor. All right, I guess that'll work. Thanks, Dr. Johnson. Chapter 12. After school the next day, Marian and I told Kristy and Claudia what we learned from Jamie and Charlotte. We've got a problem. Another one? When I sat for Charlotte last night, she was really upset about her new babysitters. Oh, Jamie was upset about his too, but it might end up working in our favor. What? How? Well, I told Jamie to tell his mother he wasn't happy. We can't say anything to the parents, but the kids we sit for can. That's true. Maybe from now on, we should encourage the kids to speak up. They have the right. And we have to remind ourselves that we're quality sitters who. Jamie! What are you doing here? Playing? Well, you shouldn't be in the street. Where are your mittens? And your hat? It's freezing out here. Is your mother very busy with Lucy today? No, she's at a meeting. Lucy is asleep. Jamie, do you have a babysitter today? Yeah, no, Kathy. Kathy Morris? Yeah. Does she know you're out here? She said I could play outside. What should we do? Jamie, can you do two special things for us? Yes. First, go find your hat and your mittens. Ask Kathy to help you if you can't find them, but don't go outdoors without them, okay? Yes. Second, play out the back if you want to play outdoors. Play in your swing, okay? Okay. Wow, this is serious. That babysitter, whoever so-called agency found, lets 3-year-olds play outside on their own. He could have been hit by a car. He could have wandered off. The brook's not frozen over yet. What if he fell in? We have to do something. I think we should tell Mrs. Newton. But what if she thinks we're poor sports? I think Jamie's safety is worth us looking like poor sports. I think so too. Me too. It's just that there's Mrs. Newton's car. Now's our chance. Wait, Kathy's still inside. We can't go in yet. Well, then, we'll wait. I hope we don't have to wait too long, too. Girls! Hi, hi! I did what you said. Could we talk to you alone? Oh, of course. Is something wrong? I guess we should begin with what happened this afternoon. We were walking home from school when we saw Jamie playing outside, by himself, in the street, with no hat or mittens. He told us Kathy Morse was babysitting for him, but she was nowhere to be seen. We don't think she knew where Jamie was. We felt you really ought to know. We're sorry to be such telltales, but we... No. I'm glad you told me. I can't believe that was so irresponsible of her. Jamie also told Marianne that he didn't like his new sitters. One of the sitters smokes and burns a hole in the chair you're sitting on. Oh! Charlotte Johnson has been upset too. We had a long talk about it last night. Well, I certainly won't use the agency anymore, although we did find one 17-year-old we liked very much. I'll continue to call him on his own. I admit Jamie hasn't been happy lately, but I blame it on sibling rivalry. Anyway, I'll phone Dr. Johnson and a few other parents. They want to know what happened and what you told me. And I'll call Liz and Michelle, both of them, and Kathy Morse, of course. I wish I knew which one was the smoker. Mrs. Newton, I know you want to call Kathy about this afternoon yourself, but could you let us talk to Liz and Michelle ourselves? Chapter 13. Oh, look who it is, the baby club. Ha. What, so your little club failed, and now you want to come work for us? No, wait, we are here to talk about important business matter. And what's so important? Yesterday, Kathy Morse was sitting for a 3-year-old, and she let him go outside by himself. So? So, we found him playing in the street by himself. 3-year-olds cannot play outside by themselves. Good babysitters ought to know that. Fine, we won't give Kathy any more jobs. She doesn't really like babysitting anyway. We, on the other hand, like babysitting just fine. Why? 'Cause you can talk on the phone or watch TV the whole time you're sitting? Whoa, we pay attention to the kids we sit for. Fine, what's Jamie Newton's favorite kind of sandwich? I only sat for him once. It's peanut butter and honey, toasted. You know Charlotte Johnson's favorite game? Candyland? Charlotte's really smart. Her favorite game is Scrabble. Do you know what Nina Marshall is allergic to? What is it, 20 questions? Come on, if you ever sat for Nina, you should know. I'll give you a hint. It's a food. What food would make her break into a hive if she ate it? I don't know, okay? Strawberries. What are you trying to prove? That you're better babysitters than we are? You said it, not me. Okay, so you proved it. Now go away and leave us alone. That afternoon. So who are we staying with this time? Aunt Bev and Uncle Lou? Or Auntie Carla and Uncle Eric? We're not staying with either of them. You mean we're staying in a hotel? No, we're staying with the Cummings. You can see Lane again. What? The Cummings? Do they know what's wrong with me then? Have you finally told them about my diabetes? Yes, we finally told them. Lane knows too. How could you do this to me? You know Lane hates me, and I hate her. Oh, Stacey, that was months ago. I'm sure you and Lane are over that fight. Hi. I just want you to know that I'm not any happier about this than you are. I wanted to stay in a hotel. Stacey. That night, I noticed Lane was watching me very carefully, but there was not much for her to see. I don't know what she was expecting. Nobody gave me any special attention, food, or favors. The next morning, Mr. and Mrs. McGill, Dr. Barnes will meet you in a few minutes. Stacey, please come with me. We'll see you again soon, Stacey. Mom, Dad, can we go next door to get something to drink? Yes, good idea. And then she made me take what I think is an IQ test. And I haven't even seen Dr. Barnes yet. What's he like? Well, listen, Mom, Dad, I've been thinking. You guys were right. It's important to learn about diabetes and how to live with it. I've been looking into it myself. You have? Good for you. Yeah, and I've heard about this doctor, Dr. Graham. He's a big authority on childhood diseases, especially diabetes. The thing is, I have an appointment with him today. It's sort of a surprise. This is from Charlotte's mother, Dr. Johnson. I think you'd better read it now. What, honey? Just read it. The letter explained that I had gone to Dr. Johnson confidently, which was why she hadn't contacted my parents personally. It was also praised Dr. Graham's work and apologized to Mom and Dad for any inconvenience. Stacey, I'm not quite sure what to think about all this. I thought you'd be pleased. We are. We don't know anything about him. We don't know how expensive he is or. I wish you'd discussed this with us before you made an appointment. You make appointments without me asking me first. True. Dr. Graham, his name sounds familiar, yes. He's supposed to be an excellent doctor, but very busy and almost impossible to see. You're very lucky to get an appointment. Well, my appointment is in 15 minutes. We better get going if we want to make it. Hello, you must be Stacey. I'm Dr. Phil Graham. Hi. We're sorry she set up the appointment without. It's no problem. Won't you have a seat? I'm not going to examine Stacey today. I just want to ask some questions. Some questions? He asked a billion. About my birth, my health before the diabetes was discovered, my new school, my friends. We talked about forever. And he even made my parents feel comfortable. Well, you must be very proud of your daughter. Oh, yes, absolutely. From what you've told me, Stacey was a very sick young lady, but she made excellent progress with her treatment. I can only see one problem. What's that? Although Stacey has taken the move to Connecticut in stride, she seems to feel unsettled about her disease. She wants to be able to some control over it, but she's a little afraid of it. Is that right? Well, I guess. Every time I think I understand it, we see some other doctor who says something different. Dr. Johnson said she thinks Dr. Barnes might make me go to a psychiatrist or even change schools. But I don't want to change schools. I don't want to see any more doctors. I must admit, we were a bit perplexed by many of the tests Dr. Barnes was planning to give Stacey on Monday and Tuesday. What do you think of Dr. Barnes' clinic? I think he's a lot of bunk. Nothing he'll do will harm Stacey, but I don't think any of it is necessary. What Stacey needs is some stability. She seems incredibly healthy considering how ill she was a year ago. and she seems to have a very good handle on her insulin injections and her diet. Maybe it's time Stacey had more to say about her treatments. Do you want to go back to the clinic? No! Thank you, Dr. Graham. Of course, please call me if you have any questions. Chapter 14. While we ate dinner, Mom, Dad, and I talked about everything. Mostly how they haven't liked Dr. Barnes anyway. And then we met Mr. and Mrs. Cummings and Lane to a movie theater. Oh, it's crowded. We'll sit over there and Lane and Stacey can take those two seats in the back. Thanks for asking if I wanted something. You can't eat any of this stuff anyway. I can eat popcorn and I can drink diet soda. Well, I didn't know. If you ever bothered to speak to me, you'd shh. You don't talk to me either. You never even told me the truth about your sickness. Why would I want to talk to someone who turns all my friends against? Shh. Excuse me, Lane. I'd like to get myself a snack. A small Diet Coke and a small popcorn. No butter, please. That'll be $9.25. Oh, I forgot how expensive things are in New York. Here you go. Thanks. Stacey? Yeah? I'm sorry. You are? Yeah. I'm sorry too. I guess I should have told you what was wrong with me. My mom and dad weren't telling anyone except family, so how come you stop being my friend? I don't know. I mean, actually, I think I do know. This is going to sound ridiculous, but I was jealous. What? Jealous of me? You wanted to be sick? Of course not, but you were getting so much attention from the teachers. Everyone was always asking how you felt and giving you extensions on our assignments. And you got to miss a ton of school. Lane, I missed so much I nearly had to repeat 6th grade. Are you serious? Wow, I didn't know that. Well, anyway, remember Bobby Reeder? He thought you were contagious, and for some reason, I believed him. Since I was your best friend, I was positive I was going to get it, whatever it was. Oh. When my parents found out about our fight, they were pretty mad at me. We talked about it, but I didn't know how to apologize to you. That's why I never wrote to you after you moved away. Well, I was pretty mad, but I guess I would have helped if I told you the truth. You know, every now and then I wonder about the people here. Like who? Well, I remember Deirdre Duplin used to brag that you'd be the first in our class to outgrow her training bra. Did she? Yes, and the day she came in wearing her new bra, Lowell Johnston asked her for a date. No way. Stacey, look. The movie's over? Wow, we missed the whole thing. Yeah, but it was worth it. Lane and I realized we had a lot of catching up to do, so we made the most out of the weekend. And when we went to sleep on Sunday night, I felt like a huge weight has been lifted off my chest. Night, Lane. Night, Stace. Well, two actually. Hello, Dr. Barnes? Yes, I'm sorry, but we've decided to cancel the rest of Stacy's test this week. And then we were home. Later that afternoon, Stacy, you are home early. Everything is all right, I hope. Yes, fine, Mimi. Is Claudia upstairs? Of course. Stace! Hi, Cloud. Oh, we missed you so much. What a crazy weekend. I have to tell you, Jamie and Charlotte and the parents told their parents everything. You should have seen Liz's and Michelle's faces today during. Wait, how was New York? It was good. Really, really good. But tell me more about what happened. Well, we should wait until Kristy and Marianne get here before. I'll get it. Babysitter's Club. Hi, Mrs. Newton. Hello, Stacy. I've got a meeting of the Literally Circle at my house on Friday afternoon, and I need someone to watch Lucy and keep Jamie busy for a couple of hours. Oh, I'll do it. What time? 3. Oh, and I thought you'd like to know. I had a talk with Kathy Morris. I think she honestly didn't realize what she'd done wrong. I also called the Johnsons the Pikes, the Gianmarcos the Donsons. It turned out Jamie and Charlotte weren't the only unhappy children. I want you to know how grateful we are that you girls are brave enough to tell us what was going on. Stacey, you know you're supposed to offer every job that comes along to the other members of the club. I'm sorry, I just forgot. I was so excited. I know. It's okay. I'd be excited about sitting for Lucy too. Besides, I've broken that rule often myself. Stacey! Chapter 15. The phone rang all afternoon. At 6, we were feeling much better about ourselves. I wonder if anyone will call us tonight when we're at home. Probably. With Christmas so close, everybody is going to parties, dinners, concerts. This may be our busiest season yet. Do you guys think the babysitter's agency will get any more calls? I really doubt it. Hey, are you guys going to the snowflake dance on Friday? Nah. Why would I want to go to a dumb dance? Oh yeah, Trevor Sanborn asked me. Really? I'm going with Pete Black. You should both come, Kristy and Marianne. It's gonna be so much fun. Fun? It doesn't sound like fun. Oh, we have to figure out what we're all wearing. Epilogue. A week later. Hello? Stacey. Lane, hi. What's happening with your babysitters club? Last weekend, you said something about some agency. Oh my gosh, you'll never believe it. All of our clients stopped calling the babysitters agency because they couldn't trust the members. And then, when we got to school on Tuesday, yeah, Liz and Michelle were handing out flyers for a new business, Makeovers Inc. You pay them $5 and they show you how to put on makeup, figure out the best way for you to fix your hair. Oh no, thanks. Nobody seemed interested in their new scheme. Haha. Oh, and guess what? Charlotte Johnson, the little kid who was having trouble with her classmates? Yeah? Her teacher is going to skip her into 3rd grade. The work in 2nd grade is too easy for her. That's why the other kids were teasing her. Charlotte's really excited about starting fresh in the new year. Aw, that's good. I really wish I could meet her. I'd love to meet all of your friends there, Stacey. Well, you should come visit me in Stony Brook. Really? Yes, and when you do, we'll make you an honorary member of the Babysitters Club.